Let's do this again now, shall we? Mello the Flavour is a musician who hails from Rustenberg in the Northwest Province. His musical journey started at the tender age of 6, where he drew inspiration from his brother, who was a hip-hop music fanatic. His passion for music pushed to start his own music while also focusing on his other passion, which is fashion. His focal dream is to write and release music that is inspiring to the public. But to tell us more, he joins us now, to talk about his music and his musical journey. And Mello, I hope you can hear me now. Welcome back.
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you were just taking us back through your background and, who Mello the Flavour is and how you got into the music industry.
Mello the Flavour is a small boy who grew up in a small village in Sweden, Northwest. And then I started my school at Rustenberg. Yeah, and then I started listening to music. I was listening to music, hip-hop music. My brother used to play hip-hop music. And then I fell in love with it. And then I started writing my own music.
Okay, I did say in the intro that you write your own music that actually inspires people to be, a much better version of themselves. So how would you describe your sound for those that haven't heard your sound?
My sound is very different. My sound is very different. I can't say it's a rap or rap. I can just say it's hip-hop in general because I'm making different sounds.
Okay, and you started music, I understand, from a very young age, and you were inspired by your brother. So how was he the main driving force of you getting into music?
My brother used to go to a lot of hip-hop sessions, and he used to play a lot of hip-hop. And then I used to be by his side all the time. So that's how I fell in love with the music, and he was always telling me about music, different artists, the ones who inspired him. So it got into me, and I wanted to become some of those people. I fell in love with it. It became part of me growing up.
And it seems that music is now in your veins. Apart from music, what else would you be doing?
About music, I was studying transport and logistics. It was my plan A, and then hip-hop and music was my plan B. But it has always been a passion. So I fell in love with it, and I decided to follow music instead of my career of transport and logistics.
You're also a part-time model as well as a basketball player. How do you juggle all this with your music?
Basketball, I get to do this on my spare time to relieve my mind. Basketball, I started playing basketball at middle school to high school, so it's also part of my music. My fashion as well is part of my music. So what I do with music relates to fashion and basketball, but most basketball I get to play it on my spare time.
Okay, so which one is much more closer to your heart?
Music. Music is. I wake up to music. I sleep to music. Music is just my life.
And then in terms of collaboration, who would you love to work with in South Africa?
In South Africa, I would love to work with a lot of people. I see different artists doing a good job. So I would like to work with big people like your Casper Novus, Denise on the beat, AKAs, AVs, Flame. A lot of them, I can name them. I can't stop naming them. I would like to work with different people.
So of all of those that are just named, who inspires you? Who exudes qualities that you want to apply in your own life and in your own music?
I would say Casper, because he's not all about music, he's business-minded. He's doing a lot of stuff, and on music, he's doing different sound, he's comfortable. He's not comfortable in one type of a sound. So I would say cats.
Okay, so now that we are well into this lockdown and there's so many restrictions, and artists have been one of the hardest hit groups of people in South Africa. So how are you keeping busy and how are you navigating around this situation?
We performing live, we're going live on the Instagrams, the Facebooks, and we spend more time on studio as well. Of course, it's lockdown. We don't have any gigs, so we get to perform on Instagram and then make sure we record more music so that when the pandemic stops, we'll be able to give people more music.
Do you have those, online shows?
Yeah, we do have the online show. We usually do them on Fridays and Saturdays, starting from 6 p.m. For like 3 hours, and then we get to perform for 3 hours live on Instagram and Facebook.
So currently, what are you working on?
I'm just making a lot of music. I wouldn't say I'm working on album because it's still an early stage for me as Mellow the Flavour. Mellow the Flavour as an artist. I'm still young in the music. I'm in the music industry. I'm still growing, so I'm recording a lot of music so that I can be able to release singles. I'm not working on any album yet.
We've seen so many hip-hop greats in South Africa and the ever-evolving genres and the introduction of new genres. So what's your analysis of the state of hip-hop music here in South Africa?
What would I say? Hip-hop is doing good in South Africa. It's growing every day. It's growing daily. We see different sounds. We see artists getting more comfortable. So we doing good with hip hop in South Africa, and then I think we're ready for the world.
Okay, good stuff. So how and where can people get hold of your music?
My music is on all digital platforms. You get me on Spotify, you get me on Deezer. You can go to YouTube. I also drop a music video for my latest single titled Paper. So Paper is the only song that is out right now.
And I believe your fans can connect with you via various social media platforms. Do share those handles with us.
On Twitter, it's Mellow the Flavour. Instagram, Mellow_the_SA. And then Facebook, Mellow the Flavour.
All right, Mellow the Flavour, great chatting to you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time. That was Mellow the Flavour talking to us about his music and his future endeavors. It's almost 6:45. Let's take a quick break. We'll have more in a moment.